Money laundering and terrorist financing are criminal activities that can have devastating consequences. AML and CFT regulations are designed to prevent these activities by requiring financial institutions to identify and verify the identity of their customers and monitor their transactions for suspicious activity. In this video, we'll be discussing the basics of AML and terrorist financing and why they are essential in preventing financial crime. AML and terrorist financing are closely related, as terrorist organizations often use money laundering techniques to fund their activities. For example, in 2016, the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria was estimated to have made up to $500 million from the sale of oil and gas to buyers in the Middle East and beyond, which they then laundered through financial systems to fund their terrorist activities.
News out today that a French company has pled guilty and paid more than $750 million in fines, resolving a U.S. federal criminal charge that the company made payments to ISIS and another terrorist group to keep a cement plant operating in Syria.
Terrorist financing involves providing funds or financial support to terrorist organizations or individuals. For example, the 2008 Mumbai attacks, which killed over 160 people, were funded in part by money that was laundered through the global financial system.
It began just after 9 o'clock on the evening of November the 26th, when the gunmen landed at the gateway of India in inflatable boats. It takes little more than an hour for the men to pan across the city and carry out their attacks. The targets: a Jewish outreach centre at Nirman House, popular tourist spot Leopold's Cafe, the luxury hotels, the Taj Mahal and the Oberoi Trident across the peninsula, the Karma Hospital and the Chhatrapati Shivaji railway station. Chaos has now kicked in. It's punctured intermittently with the sound of explosions and flames now engulfing the 100-year-old hotel.
AML regulations are designed to prevent the proceeds of criminal activity, including terrorism, from being laundered through the financial system. AML regulations require financial institutions to verify the identity of their customers, assesses the risk of money laundering or terrorist financing, and monitor transactions for suspicious activity. Risk assessment involves identifying and assessing the risk of terrorist financing, while suspicious transaction monitoring involves monitoring transactions for suspicious activity related to terrorism. In conclusion, AML and CFT regulations are essential in preventing financial crime, including money laundering and terrorist financing. Financial institutions must comply with these regulations by verifying the identity of their customers, assessing their risk profiles, and monitoring their transactions for suspicious activity.